Hi everyone, I'm Pratibha Agarwal. I am an immigration attorney. I'm based outside of Washington, D.C. in Arlington, Virginia. Our clients are spread out all throughout the United States. So no matter where in the U.S. you are, if you're filing an immigration application, we can help you with that process. We do help with various types of immigration applications, so including things like family-based if you're sponsoring your spouse or your fiance, your parents, right? So we can help you with those types of things. We can also help with humanitarian cases, like if you're a victim of crime, if you are a victim of trafficking, or perhaps if you have you're a victim of abuse and you're married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder. That's going to be a little bit more of what we're talking about today. So we'll get a little bit more into that if you haven't joined me before and want to discuss that or have questions about things like VAWA. But we also help with business immigration. So that's going to be things like an employer sponsoring you, or for a visa or for a green card. You might qualify as a person, an individual of extraordinary ability, right? So there's many different ways to apply for a work visa, humanitarian options based on asylum, based on U visa, T visa, VAWA, and also family-based applications as well. So we help with a wide array of different types of immigration. If you don't know what you might qualify for, if there's multiple options available to you and you want to have a chat about that, definitely give us a call. You can reach us for a consultation at 703-348-1663. Again, that's 703-348-1663. Someone on TikTok here is asking about citizenship. So yes, we help with citizenship as well. So just give us a call. The first step in our process, if you want to work with us, if you want to get to know how our firm would do an application for you, what you can expect, you can certainly call our office, schedule a consultation. That's the very first step. And the consultation, we have options. So our consultations can be by phone, by Zoom, or in person. So this is based entirely on your preference. So most clients choose Zoom because Zoom is a lot like this. They can, no matter where they're located, they can talk to us, right? So they can, once they set up their Zoom consultation, they'll get a link. And it'll be like this. It'll be chatting one-on-one. Right now, of course, we're streaming on multiple platforms. So there's many people on right now on various different platforms. So obviously a consultation is going to be confidential. We'll get through your immigration history, your entries, your exits. You know, we want to figure out how we can support you, how we can help you achieve your immigration goals. So that's the point of a consultation. We'll figure out what you're eligible for, and then we'll go through the steps on how to make that happen and give you the timeline and answer any other questions you might have. So that is what we do in a consultation. That's the first step in our immigration process, right? It's a very, very first step, a baby step towards a green card if that's what you're looking for, or a visa if you're looking for that. Okay, so if you want to figure out what you're eligible for, if you think you might qualify for some of the things that we're talking about here, give us a call, set up a consultation. And of course, if you have kind of one-off questions, you don't want to have a full consultation, this is an opportunity to ask those general immigration questions. Obviously, since I don't know your immigration history, I can't necessarily talk specifically about your case, but I can give you general immigration rules and provide general immigration information here if you want to put general questions into the chat. Okay, again, I'm an immigration lawyer. My name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm based outside of Washington, D.C. in Arlington, Virginia. We help with many types of immigration cases. And if you want to be notified when I'm on live, make sure you like us and follow us on our social media platforms. We're Agarwal Immigration on most of the platforms. So we're right now streaming on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Again, that's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Follow us, like us, and then you can figure out when I'm on live and share this with your friends, your family members that might have immigration questions or that might want to learn about immigration here in the U.S. And they can hop on too. Jathan, nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Jathan was asking for our phone number. It is 703-348-1663. Again, it's 703-348-1663. We're based in Arlington, Virginia, outside of Washington, D.C. If you've been following me for a while, you know we've been here for many years, almost 6 years. We've been in Arlington, Virginia. We are moving our office, however, to Washington, D.C. So that will be in the middle of June, June 16th to be exact. We'll be starting in Washington, D.C. Our office is moving to the Metro Center area in Washington, D.C., if you are familiar with that area. So we're in Arlington up until then. We have, our team should not be interrupted. We have put a lot into place to make sure that we can make this transition very smooth, but it's big news and it's very exciting. If you're in the Washington, D.C. area, come and visit us. This should make us more accessible to our Maryland clients. This should make us more accessible to people that need to use Metro, because we'll be very Metro accessible in city center. So Metro Center or Chinatown will be the closest Metro stop to us. So we're very excited. It's a lovely area, and we look forward to seeing some of you in our offices there. So that's going to start middle of June. Right now we're still in Arlington, Virginia, still not that far away from DC, but we'll be in DC proper starting middle of June. Okay, I hope, oops. Sorry. I hope that, I apologize here. I hope that we get to meet some of you in person at our office. Okay, so I'm going to go through a few questions here. I'm not exactly sure what happened here on TikTok. So if you were on TikTok, make sure that you, if you know people watching us on TikTok, it looks like we got, I don't know what happened. Our live has ended on TikTok. So hopefully maybe we can get back on. Let me try again to make sure this happens. Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway, so we'll keep on going. Thanks, guys, for sticking with me. Sorry about that weird thing here. I'm not sure what's going on TikTok. Okay. All right, so let's continue on. So right now, I guess we're not streaming on TikTok. We're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, and on Facebook. So again, that's YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Hi, NM. Hi, Tony. Hi, KY. Hi, Javi. Chathan. Nice to see you all here. Go ahead and put your question in, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Okay, so I want to start off with our question of the day, which is, my spouse wants to withdraw my I-130 application. So many times we get so many clients, I can't even tell you how many. We get so many clients that call our office that have a green card application pending. So they filed it jointly with their spouse, right? So they qualify in all other ways, but their spouse becomes abusive. Maybe they've been abusive and they thought that things were going to get better, and it just gets worse once the green card application was filed. So then this starts being a way to control and manipulate the person that's applying for the green card, right? I'm going to withdraw your application. I'm not going to sponsor you. I'm going to have you deported. These are things that an abusive U.S. citizen or green card holder spouse might say to you if they're sponsoring you for a green card, and they're using this basically as a way to manipulate and control you. We've seen this many, many times. So what can you do if that happens, right? So you have a green card application pending, so the government already knows that you're here, they have your address, you're in the system, and now your spouse is refusing to go to the interview, refusing to continue with that green card process. What can you do? Well, you have options, right? So many people feel like they don't have any options. They just want to go back to their home country, and maybe that's the right thing for you. But if you want to stay in the U.S., you do have options. So one of the most common options, if you're in this abusive relationship with your U.S. citizen spouse or your green card holder spouse, you can apply for that green card on your own based on the abuse in your marriage, right? So it's going to be based on the problems that you're having in your marriage. You can apply for that green card through VAWA. Not everyone's going to qualify for a green card, but you should have a consultation and make sure that you do qualify. But if you do qualify for adjustment of status and VAWA, you can apply for this green card on your own without the help of your spouse. So many of our clients end up doing this. It's a separate application. They file it, their spouse doesn't even need to know, right? Because they're not involved in this green card process. You are doing this on your own without the help of your spouse, okay? So basically, you file based on being married. It's a real marriage, not just for immigration. there's abuse in the marriage, and that you've lived together for any period of time. So that's kind of what's required to be able to apply on your own, right? Your spouse isn't contacted. There is no police report required. Everything is 100% confidential in the sense that we don't disclose this information out widely to the public. Your spouse isn't notified. So this is something you can do on your own. While you're doing this, you can still be eligible for work authorization. You can receive a social security card. You can receive travel authorization if you need to leave the country, right? So there are many benefits you can get just by doing this independently without the help of your spouse. You can get that green card without even having to leave the country. If some people who entered illegally have been told they need to leave the country, you can get this entire thing without having to leave the country. So if you or someone you know is in this situation, I would suggest that they call our office, have a consultation, so we can walk them through how to make this happen for them. And they can receive essentially a work permit in about 6 to 8 months. They can receive a green card in about 2 to 2.5 years, permission to live freely in the US forever, right? And they don't have to be under the thumb of their spouse. So if you know someone in this situation and they need a way out, or if it's you, give us a call. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Schedule a consultation. Again, all the consultations are with me. My name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney, and we can help you no matter where you are located in the U.S. Okay? All right. Tony says, yesterday my case status was showing 10 months. This morning when I check, it's now saying 3 months. How do I know if it's U.S. system error? Well, it's hard to know. If you're looking at online case status, it's hard to know. What I would suggest is calling the customer service number, try to talk to a live agent. There's ways to do this. Try to talk to a live agent, and you can get the status of your application, right? But usually if the processing time is showing as that, it can change. So just remember, it doesn't have to stick to something in particular. It can change, and if many months have passed or they are moving things around to different service centers, there is a chance that they can go faster than you would think. So if you want to talk to us about it, give us a call, but I tend to think that what USCIS is showing is usually accurate. Okay? Call us if we can help you, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. All right. Can I still have a VAWA? Can I still get a VAWA green card if I don't live with my abusive spouse? So you're in a relationship with a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, you're married to them, and now they've moved out, or you've moved out, or it's been a long time, you're living separately, but you are not divorced. Can you still qualify for VAWA and a green card? Yes, you might still be eligible even if you currently don't live with your spouse. So as long as there was abuse in the marriage, and again, I've talked about this before, but it's going to be things like emotional abuse, verbal abuse, they're hurting your feelings, they're putting you down. It's just all of this taken together can amount to extreme cruelty, which is what's necessary for a VAWA. So if you're not sure, give us a call. We can talk you through it and see if you're eligible. Have a consultation. But basically, if you're married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, that relationship didn't go very well, and let's say you no longer live with them anymore, and you don't have a green card, you don't have status, or maybe you entered illegally, right? You might be eligible for a VAWA, so you should have a consultation to speak with us or speak with an immigration attorney and get a sense of how you can use this to benefit you. So that could be things like work permit, social security number, travel authorization, ultimately a green card. And of course, once you get a green card, it's just a matter of time until you might be eligible for U.S. citizenship. Okay? Call us 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. We help clients no matter where in the U.S. or abroad they are located. We can help you as long as what you are reaching out to us for is federal immigration law. Okay? Great. Look forward to meeting some of you. If you want to schedule a consultation right now, my office actually is closed, but if you want to go to our Facebook page or our website, you can do that by going on our, actually if you go on our Facebook page or our website, there's a link where you can schedule your consultation. So you'll see my availability, you'll see my availability for next week. You can choose the time that works for you and pick a time and schedule a consultation, okay? All right, NM says, when you apply for VAWA and adjustment of status together, do you separate supporting documents for each petition or one supporting documents for all? So other people, so lawyers do it differently, right? It's just based on preference. You just want to make sure you have all of the documents that are required for everything that you are applying for. So the way our firm does it, we only include one copy of everything, but we make sure we cover all of the documents required for both VAWA and adjustment of status. I'm going to tell you, I don't know, but I'm going to tell you, if you are applying for VAWA, you really should consider doing it with an attorney. VAWA can be complicated, right? VAWA needs a pretty detailed and strong declaration, so you want to put your best foot forward in terms of drafting a declaration that covers all of the different types of abuse. You also need to show evidence of good moral character, which you might not know how to do, right? So it's just something, if you want your case to go smoothly, if you want to have a complete, thorough, and strong application that has a higher likelihood of getting approved, right? If you can do it, if you can swing it, use a lawyer, or at least have a consultation with a lawyer so you can figure out what are the requirements. It's the best way for me to make this case, because I want to get a green card, I want to get my work permit, I want to make sure I qualify, right? Because you don't want to apply, waste all this money if you don't qualify in the first place. Give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I help clients all throughout the United States with all types of immigration applications. So feel free to reach out to our firm. If you have friends that would be interested, make sure you share this post with them. And you know, if you don't already follow us and like us on our social media platforms, please do so. We're on TikTok, we're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Agarwal Immigration is our handle on all of the platforms, so you can find us easily. Make sure you follow us and like us so you can be notified when I'm on live. Of course, if you want to schedule a consultation, you can call our office at the phone number 703-348-1663. Also, you can schedule a consultation directly from our Facebook page. There's a self-schedule link, or our website. If you go to the Contact Us tab, you can choose a time that works for you, make the payment, schedule the consultation, and you will receive a link for Zoom. But if you want phone or in person, you can indicate that as well. Okay? Call us. I look forward to meeting many of you soon, phone, Zoom, or in person. Kuldeep, thank you, Kuldeep. Kuldeep says, Pratibha is a great attorney I have ever seen. I would recommend her. Thank you, Pratibha, for your service. Kuldeep, that's so kind of you. Thank you. It's very, very nice of you to come on here and encourage us. I really appreciate it. Hi, he said hi earlier. Hello, I'm sorry I missed it. Tony says, thank you so much. You're welcome. Mohammed says, my VAWA case was transferred from the C9 category from NSC. How can I expedite the 765? My mother is sick and admitted in a hospital in Pakistan. Okay, so Mohammed, let's get some things clear here, right? So if you have a VAWA case and you seem like you also have an adjustment of status case, which is great. C9 category for your work permit or your travel is based on a pending adjustment of status application, right? So if you have a C9 category, it has nothing to do with VAWA. It just means that you have a pending adjustment of status application, and that is how you qualify to get work and travel. Okay, 765, what you're referring to here, how can I expedite it? If you want to expedite your 765, you're talking about expediting your work permit, not your travel. Right? So your travel is form I-131. So you want to make sure you're talking about the right form. If your mother is sick in Pakistan, unless you're talking about earning more money here in the US quickly, right? Which maybe that's what you're referring to, I'm not sure. But unless you're talking about earning more money in the US quickly, you're probably thinking about advanced parole, I-131, and not 765. So you just want to make sure, you're expediting the right things. So most likely it's difficult to expedite, but you can, if you're working with an attorney, you can either You can email the VAWA hotline. That's one thing that's helpful for a VAWA case, to work with an attorney. We do have access to an email. Only attorneys can use this email. They do not accept email inquiries from clients directly, so it's only for attorneys regarding VAWA cases. If you are not working with an attorney, you have to send a letter to the service center that is reviewing your case, and you can ask for expedite with the supporting documentation. It doesn't mean that it's going to be approved, but at least you can ask for expedite. But the other thing you could consider doing is trying to call the customer service line and asking for an InfoPass appointment, which would allow you to meet with a live agent, and maybe you might get your advanced parole, your travel authorization, expedited that way with supporting documentation. Okay? Call us if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Also, of course, go to our Facebook page or our website, agarwalimmigration.com, and schedule a consultation if you would like to meet with me about your case. Okay. Okay, so Kuldeep was asking, can we file for an EAD, so employment authorization document, while a U visa is pending? Excuse me. Yes, so we usually apply for it at the same time. So we will apply for it at the same time as we are submitting our U visa application. So yes, it does take a long time to get that bona fide determination. However, it can take several months. Javi says, can I work with you even if I have a lawyer? It depends. First of all, if you have a VAWA lawyer, you probably want to have lawyers at the same firm. So there's nothing, if you've already filed your VAWA application and you want to change lawyers, yes, we can certainly take over the case and represent you. You'll want to let your other lawyer know, just to avoid any kind of complications or issues, right? And sometimes the government doesn't process the new lawyer, so you want to just make everyone aware so they can make sure they give us the information we need if some correspondence gets sent to your old attorney. So you always have the right to change a lawyer. Don't let any attorney tell you you're not allowed to change your lawyer. You can always change your lawyer, right? You want to have good representation, and you have the right to have the representation that's a good fit with your work style and with what you might want in your attorney, right? Obviously, you want your attorney to be accessible. You want your attorney to be responsive, or the office to be responsive. You want them to be on top of your case, checking your case status frequently and giving you updates. So these are all the types of things you want to be looking for, and you want the team to be able to answer some of your questions as well if your attorney is working with the team. So if your current lawyer is hard to reach, or they're not getting back to you, or you don't know what's going on with your case and you're getting frustrated, you can always change your lawyer. That's a given. But I would suggest keeping everyone in the loop. So if correspondence accidentally gets sent to your old lawyer, then everyone knows exactly where that's going, and that we get all the information we need to keep you up to date. Okay. This is a great question. KY says, hi Pratibha, when your VAWA is approved, do you get a conditional green card or the 10-year green card? That is a great question. You get a 10-year green card. You get a 10-year green card when you apply for VAWA and adjustment of status together. So a green card based on VAWA is a 10-year green card, which is another huge benefit if you qualify. Can you still apply for VAWA if my abusive spouse passed away? Can you still apply for VAWA if my abusive spouse passed away? Yes, you can apply within 2 years that the spouse passed away. So you have to wait for 2 years and then you can apply. Okay? I hope that is helpful. Karma says, I want to apply a great credit for my wife. I'm not sure what you mean. You mean a green card maybe? If you'd like to sponsor your spouse for a green card, give us a call. We help with that all the time. If you are a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, you can sponsor your spouse for a green card. You want to make sure that they are eligible, right? So you just want to I would say just give us a call and we can figure out how best to have your wife qualify for a green card, or if they don't qualify, at least you'll know that, and you can figure out if they will qualify in the future or what to look out for to be eligible in the future. Okay? Call us if you would like to chat more about a green card for a family member or yourself. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Heads up again, I mentioned this earlier. If you weren't there, our office, it's big news for us. Our office is moving from Arlington, Virginia to Washington, D.C. So we're really excited about this move. We are really close to Washington, D.C. right now, so it's not that huge of a move. It's about 5 miles from where we're located, but we will be in Washington, D.C. We will be metro accessible and bus accessible. We'll be by the Metro Center metro stop, and we will also be by the Chinatown, Gallery Place Chinatown metro stop. So feel free to come and visit us at our office. We'll be moving mid-June. Of course, heads up to just give us some notice so we make sure that we have time to visit with you and see you and chat with you. But mid-June we will be in Washington, D.C. Don't worry, we'll make lots of announcements, but I'm trying to get you guys prepared and excited here while we are making that transition happen. Up until then, we'll be continuing our work from our office here in Arlington, Virginia. Okay, so that's the big update for us. That's what's going on here. I hope everyone, I know I haven't been on for a few days, but hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I will be on later this week, and if you want to be notified, please make sure to like us and follow us on our social media pages. We are on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I look forward to meeting some of you for a consultation. If you want to schedule, you can do that directly from our Facebook page or from our website. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. We help with all types of immigration applications. Would love to chat with you more about your case. Okay, and if you like this conversation and you think others might be interested in joining us next time, please share this post with them. And I will see you all very soon. Thank you. Have a great day.